we got to play with the frequency a bit here, somewhere along the way. It's interesting. All right. That just means we have to play with the thing I put underneath.
So what are you going to do with this?
I have no idea.
I was going to say, with stuff you've collected, you better have a pretty big apartment if you're going to have, you know.
My living room is stuff I've collected. Like, we didn't have a couch till just recently. But, no, like, upstairs I think I want to clear out a space and have, like, a little mini museum of the things I have. And this will go in there. This is, like, I want an actual electroshock machine and an iron lung. And I found an iron lung. I know they're really rare. There's, like, 60 left in the whole world. 4 of them are thrown down a flight of stairs in an abandoned hospital. Just, oh, we're just going to roll them downstairs. It's an iron lung. Like, are you kidding me? So, I'm going to try and figure out how to get one out. They're wicked heavy. So you might get 6 or 8 guys, or I get an in with security who's there. I don't know what I have to do. Maybe security or some young guys. Oh, cute, let me go in there. You know, that's... But I mean, those things, they're worth, like, you know, thousands. But, so I could never buy one. You know, you're looking at, I think about iron lung like 40, 50,000. I'm not going to buy myself a nice BMW before I do that.
Let's see, if I had 40,000. Well, probably set it aside for Ed's college.
You better hope it triples by the time he gets there.
What's your degree?
Yeah, I'm going back and getting a business degree. Communications is, I don't have the patience to work in retail. I tried that. I'm very patient, I'm very loving. Retail. I used to work at Payless and it was awful. I just wanted to kill everyone who came.
Luckily, the only retail job I worked was selling bridal gowns, and that's not like your normal retail job.
Yeah.
And you know, you're working with people, they're really happy, you've got these beautiful dresses, you know.
So you know, I get, because I do the actual day wedding photography, that's what I do on the side. And I get bridezillas. I get the crazy, oh my god, I need everything. I'm like, oh god, just photographer, don't kill me.
Oh, we would get those too. We would get some of those girls. What was the worst though were the moms and sometimes the mother-in-laws. You know, you'd get a bride who'd come in and she'd have an idea of what she wanted, and her mother would be like, no, you've got to have this, you've got to have. And I remember this one poor girl. She was a very.
All right.
She was a very sweet, sort of simple girl. Like you could totally imagine her getting married in like a field with like daisies in her hair. You know, I mean, that was the style of dress she picked out. Well, her mom had a friend who was a Mary Kay lady, and she was like, "I need to do your makeup." So for her final fitting, this woman showed up to test out the makeup, you know, before the wedding. So here she's got this really simple, pretty dress, and she's got, you know, this, you know, just sort of this lovely look and hair and all of that. And if I were doing her makeup, it would have been something very simple, just enough to sort of show up in well, right, the Mary Kay lady shows up in the business suit with all the ribbons. I mean, she looks like some Soviet general with all of her, you know, medals and everything. And she trimps this girl out to where, you know, even a prostitute would have been ashamed of the amount of makeup that was on this girl's face. And I just... There's not a whole lot I could say, you know, as just the salesperson, but I did say, you know, that seems a little heavy for the style of dress that she's wearing. You know, like I'm not trying to say, you know, but I don't know what ended up happening with that wedding, but
That's how it was for me with my aunt. She works at she manages the cosmetic booths. She's, you know, my mom doesn't wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. And she's always like, glasses off, and she doesn't realize I need my glasses to drive, and I need to wear my glasses. Doesn't matter. I don't need glasses. Get contacts, whatever. They mess with your eyes. And she'll cover me in makeup, and I'm just like, oh, I feel like a clown.
Jeff doing his thing here.
Come on, Kinraide.
I feel like it's just gonna
Burton. Well, it's making good sounds everywhere. That's a good thing.
Burton, huh? See? You're running that. That's his last name. He's Burton.
Oh, Burton?
Yeah.
That's his middle name.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Thomas Burton Kinraide. Yeah.
So we got a Kinraide, we got a Burton, and we got a Thomas.
And everyone called him Burton. Don, who came known as I think Uncle. See if we can get it.
Do that again, Jeff. It wasn't
should go across
recording.
the entire gap, though, huh?
It should go pretty far.
Can you do that again just for a sec? Because I couldn't get. Ah.
Let's see something here. There's very little coming out of the left coil. The other thing, I think this could stand to be tweaked a little. A little happier with that one.
Creating a bigger spark gap.
Yeah.
Is that what those wooden things are for?
What's that?
Is that what those wooden things are for?
No. There are actually two posts that went back, and that's
Yeah,
what
so we're
your
trying to figure
tubes
out-
would connect to.
If they were in there, or they went in the top. And then I saw your pictures like, oh, they go on the bed. I thought they were like drumsticks or something. They were actually.
So
Straight jackets, unless we're in like.
it's bizarre. It's really happy on one side as compared to the other. Could be that the frequency is just a little too low right now. This one is a lot happier over here, but we should be able to extend that out at least 3 inches from both of them. Well, I think we're gonna need smaller capacitor somehow, but if we go there, we might find remnants of it and be able to figure out.
Can I try breaking the arc while we're here?
Oh
Do you mind?
No, no.
Okay. I'm gonna try to finish recording. So you just turn it on, right?
Yep, and just hold the metal piece in your hand and just don't get your skin near the arc. Don't do that.
Like you're in a running,
Yeah, you have a light bulb in there, dude. Regular light bulb.
Only your great grandfather can see you now.
I know. Get one next to the other.
Now, depending on what light bulbs we use.
I have a few for my studio lights. I don't know.
What do you need?
And
Yes. They're always almost getting knocked over. Be careful that you don't ground part of your body, because I think you'll get a shock.
Oh, yeah.
It'll arc. Like say if your belly hits up against this metal
Oh,
rail,
right.
it,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nuh-uh.
This would have lighted up pretty good, but
Will it light up a regular bulb?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. I didn't know it would do that.
I gotta get back through here.
We can turn on, Charlie, turn off the, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll turn off the overhead light.
and it should even, if we get it near. Sometimes certain angles don't light up by themselves. Just holding them. But this is a short way.
That is so awesome. I think we'll just lighting up.
Oh yeah, it's kind of glowing a little purple.
I know she takes no medications. Her mind is just, you know. Dad, is she 90 or 93?
She's 90.
90. I think everything's 90.
Oh,
Yeah. My favorite abandoned building is like, the number of it on plans are all 93 and we call it building 93. So everything to me is 93, 90.